Do you ever fantasize about soaking up the sun on a tropical island while sipping a cocktail? As far as we know, most individuals can now. But it's still a problem for many people because of the rigors of the 9 to 5 workday. It's not an easy task to reach retirement with a well-thought-out strategy and a sizable nest egg. Years of savings and investment are required by the majority to achieve this goal. In this video, let's take a look at the 5 most common retirement mistakes most people make. You see, planning for one's retirement is not an easy undertaking. Not only does your ability to save depend on your salary, debt, and expenses, but there's also no one-size-fits-all strategy to achieving your golden years ambition. Time, opportunity, and avoiding fallacies that might ruin your retirement are all important aspects of the right strategy. Before we begin with the first one, make sure to like this video and let's begin. Number 1. Overestimating the amount of time that you can work. There are many unknowns in life, one of which is the stability of a job. If you enjoy your work, you likely aspire to continue working into your golden years. However, aspirations are just that, aspirations. One tough pill to swallow is that you don't know how long you'll be working. Employee layoffs, physical incapacity, or early retirement due to unavoidable circumstances can happen to anyone at any time. Overestimating your time in the workforce might harm your retirement prospects, even if your goal is to maximize your job benefits and social security benefits. If you assume you'll work until you're 65, you may save less money than you should. This is why being pessimistic when making retirement plans is strongly recommended. By assuming the worst, you'll be able to quickly adapt your plans if they go bad. This means that if you're aiming to retire at 65, you should start saving now to have enough money to last until then. Because most retirees assume that they will immediately acquire another employment, most retirees suffer from the implications of this assumption. Even though you have a lot of experience, many retirees still have difficulty finding a new career. People approaching retirement age may find it challenging to find stable employment because they face age discrimination and a lack of relevant skills. Begin a side business while still employed to have a source of income even if your primary source of income is no longer sufficient. Diversifying your sources of income can also help you free up money in your budget and increase the amount of money you save. Number 2. Underestimating how long you will live. Traditionally, retirement is defined as ceasing to work to take pleasure in one's hard work rewards. However, one thing to consider is how long this fruitful season will remain. To answer this question, you'll have to estimate how long you'll live after retirement, which isn't as simple as it sounds. Because of apparent reasons, talking about death can be frightening and awkward, but figuring out how long you'll live is essential for retirement planning. The amount of money you'll need to put aside for retirement and the composition of your retirement portfolio is primarily determined by how long you expect to live. There are a few criteria that can help you better understand how long your retirement savings would last if you retire at 60 and live until you're 90 years old, for example. If you are terminally ill. Do the duties of your job place you in danger of dying? Is there anything that your doctor knows that your retirement plan doesn't know about you? These inquiries can help eliminate the uncertainty about the average lifespan. The worst error you can make as a future retiree is underestimating your life expectancy. This error can cost you money and time, so be careful about making it. The longer you live, the more money you'll need to save and invest, and the earlier you'll need to begin saving and investing. Overestimation of one's life expectancy results in a mediocre attitude towards retirement aspirations. People who delay retirement and miss out on compound interest are more likely to have miserable retirements, regardless of how long they live. When figuring out how long you live, financial experts recommend that you follow 3 simple guidelines. To begin with, You must make sure that your investment capacity is fully utilized. Regardless of your earnings, you should always seek ways to save money and avoid paying unnecessary taxes. Number 3. Underestimating your cost of retirement lifestyle. Work-free, worry-free, and somehow less expensive is the perfect retirement lifestyle. Nevertheless, when it's time to get off the employment train, you'll discover that this is far from the truth. Moving from a strict work schedule to a more laid-back lifestyle can be costly. Lifestyle costs such as housing, healthcare, debt, travel, and children can alter your initial plan and take away the aim of your elderly years. When planning for your post-retirement lifestyle, the question arises as to what aspects you should consider. Your housing condition should take precedence above all other concerns. After you retire, do you have any plans to move? Is it more cost-effective to rent or buy a new home? Many retirees, it turns out, have no idea that moving to the suburbs or moving to a foreign country comes with a price. Make sure you know how much it costs to live in your ideal location before deciding. As a result, you'll be able to plan more effectively. Travel expenses might significantly deplete your retirement savings, as previously mentioned. When your 9-to-5 is no longer interfering with your vacation plans, you may go to the Caribbean without a worry in the world. Whenever you get bored, all you have to do is pull out a map and choose your next trip. Theoretically, this is the ultimate goal of every human being. If you're a retired millionaire, you'll be able to live in the scenario you've imagined for yourself. Planning is the difference between those who can travel and those who can't. If you want to take advantage of the Hawaiian coast's laid-back afternoons, create a vacation budget for the year. Expenses associated with travel such as lodging, transportation, and shopping should be covered by this fund. In addition, certain vacation activities will be unavailable to you if you reach the age of 65 or older. Anything that involves climbing is off limits, so it's essential to remember when budgeting for your trip. Another consideration is the age of your children. Your savings should be sufficient to cover the cost of your children's college education if they remain in school when you retire. Investing in education insurance or including your children's expenses in your retirement plan could be examples of this strategy. Number 4. Ignoring the possibility of uncertain health events. One of the most important considerations to keep in mind is that of diminishing health and old age. Even in a life free of illness would be ideal, this is not the case. As you get older, your body begins to wear out, and the impacts of sickness become more severe. As a result, putting together a strategy for long-term healthcare will aid in developing a sound retirement strategy. Begin by learning about the various government-sponsored health insurance programs. For example, retirees in the United States are eligible for Medicare at the age of 65. Health insurance isn't free. Even if it's cheaper, you'll still have to pay a monthly premium to keep your Medicare coverage. Furthermore, Medicare is not designed to cover the costs of long-term care or nursing facility expenses. Without planning, a health crisis that demands long-term care would sabotage your retirement strategy. Because of this, a long-term care lawyer is essential. Check out your alternatives for long-term care insurance before you begin planning for retirement. Because many private health insurance firms offer coverage tailored to the needs of retirees, this is a positive thing. High-earning individuals might choose to pay premiums covering all medical expenses, including those for a nursing home. Make sure you have long-term care plans in place if you want to keep insurance expenses low, to get the most out of Social Security and other benefits. Also, keep in mind that long-term care insurance costs rise as time goes on. The premiums will be higher if you wait until age 65 to purchase insurance coverage. If you wait until it's too late, you'll be hit with steep fines and a more giant hole in your already thin wallet. Number 5. Saving too late. The single most costly blunder you can make in your retirement years is procrastination. This may sound cheesy, but time is not on your side regarding retirement planning, and it never will be. Think of it as missing a once-in-a-lifetime train. Before arriving, you must be at the station to get a seat. However, many employees wonder, how did I get here so late? Even though you might think that retirement planning is for those over 40, many people who open 401ks feel regret for delaying their retirement preparations. When you acquire your first job, you need to start saving for your $1,000,000 nest egg. In addition to allowing you to make lower payments and accomplish your goals, starting early has other advantages. To reach $1,000,000 at 25, you just need to save $380 a month, assuming a 7% return. However, if you wait until you're 45, you'll need to save up to $20,000 monthly to meet your financial needs. Secondly, if you start early, you can reap the benefits of compounding interest. Because of the power of compound interest, your money grows from the moment you store it until you extract it. Those who start saving early will reap the largest benefits from these annual compounded increases. You may reap big rewards even if most of your investments are in equities if you keep them for a long time. The wealthy often cite compound interest when discussing how they've grown their fortunes. Therefore, if you haven't started yet, this is the perfect moment to get started. So, are you ready to start your journey to a fruitful and worry-free retirement? Also, did you miss anything in this video? Let me know in the comment section below, and let's discuss. And that's it for this video. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.